Hi, North Olmsted teachers. In this video, we are going to walk through how you're going to be taking attendance in the event that Google Meet crashes or we have some larger issues with connecting to your Google Meet for taking attendance. In order to do this, we're actually going to be using a Google Classroom question so that students don't have to fill out any more information and you need to go no further than Google Classroom in order to gather your attendance. To do this, you're going to go to your classwork page, click on Create, and select Question. In the question blank, you want to mark this with attendance and then the date. I am going to just put October 12th, 2020 for the purpose of this demonstration. Please make sure that this says attendance and the date very clearly. We don't want any confusion for our families about what the point of this question is. Once you have the attendance and date, you need to come over and select that this is a multiple choice question, and then you need to put the following instructions in the instruction bubble, keeping in mind if you need to tweak things to make it developmentally appropriate for your group of students, that is appropriate. You should write that due to problems with our Google Meet attendance, you will be showing you are present today with this question. To mark you are present, please click the multiple choice bubble below. If you are not able to be in school, your parent or guardian needs to call the attendance line. This part is going to be very important. Students will not be able to leave a comment saying that they are not able to attend. Parent or guardian must call that attendance line. If you receive a comment from students, you need to notify them that their parent or guardian will need to call the attendance line. You will only be putting in one option for students to mark as present. That way, if students do not mark themselves as present, then you will not, they will need to call the attendance line to leave a message as to why they will not be in school that day. For the multiple choice, I am going to use my emoji check mark, write present. I am ready to work in Google Classroom on October 12th, 2020. On the far right-hand side, you want to ensure that this goes to all students in your classroom. It is ungraded. And then you want to ensure that you mark a due date of today. If appropriate, you can put a time, and any student submitting after that time will be marked late. Please keep in mind that every single response, regardless of whether you put a time here, is time-stamped, so you will be able to go back to that at any point. You want to select a topic and put this under your topic for the week or wherever is developmentally appropriate for your students. And then you want to uncheck the box for students can see class summary. We're going to go ahead and click ask, and we're going to take a look on what the student needs to do, and then finally what you will see and what you report to your attendance in Power Teacher. In the student screen, students will click on classwork. They will be able to click attendance. They do not even need to click to view the question. They can read through, click the checkbox, and then select turn in. A YouTube video will be provided that will provide families directions and explain why they are filling in their attendance this way. You will be able to attach that video to your question if it is developmentally appropriate for your students. They click the multiple choice bubble, select turn in, and then click turn in. From here, students would then begin working on their assignments in Google Classroom. There is nothing else to do for attendance. As a teacher, you will then go into your question. You will be able to see how many students have turned it in and how many students still have this assigned. The students that still have this assigned and have not completed the question would then be marked absent after that amount of time is given for students to turn in their attendance for the day. If you want to only see a list of students that are still assigned, you can click on the number, and I can quickly see that my Test Birch, Test HS, and Marty McFly are absent for the day. After you've collected attendance for the day, you would then go into PowerTeacher, click on your chair, and report your attendance just like you normally would when conducting a live Google Meet with students.